again. So today we're going to be learning about lesson 8.2 about theoretical probability. Let's start. When you flip a coin, you may be interested in the event obtaining a head, but this is only one possibility. When you flip a coin, there are two possible outcomes: obtaining a head or obtaining a tail. You can calculate the theoretical or expected probability easy if all the possible outcomes are equally likely by counting the number of favorable outcomes and dividing the number of possible outcomes. Favorable outcomes are any outcomes that mean your event has happened. For example, if you throw an unbiased die and need a probability of an even number, then the favorable outcomes are 2, 4, or 6. There are 3 of them. Under these circumstances, the event A, obtaining an even number, has the probability of 3, 6, or a half. Of course, a die may be weighted in some way or imperfectly made, and indeed this may be true for any object discussed in a probability question. Under these circumstances, a die, coin, or other object is said to be biased. The outcomes will no longer be equally likely, and you may need to use experimental probability. Work example 4. Jason has 20 socks in a drawer. 8 socks are red, 10 socks are blue, and 2 socks are green. If a sock is drawn at random, what is the probability that it is green? So the probability of it is green is 2/20 because there are 2 socks, and there are 20 socks in that drawer. So the number of possible outcomes is 20. The number of favorable outcomes is 2. And use what we know about fractions, we can simplify it into 1/10. So the probability is a 10th. Work example 5. 9 painters are assigned a letter from the word Hollywood for painting at random. Find the probability that a painter is assigned the letter Y, the letter O, the letter H or the letter L, and the letter Z. For each of these, the number of possible outcomes is 9. Probability of Y. So there's only one Y. So the probability is 1/9. For O, however, there are 3 O's. So the probability is 3 nines are a third. There are 3 H's and L's altogether. So the probability of H or L is a third. And the probability of Z is 0. Because there aren't any Z's on this Hollywood sign. So that's the end of this video. Thank you and goodbye.